And thank you, Mike. Today on social media, the question is this: do you have Valentine's done for your children yet? Did you go the homemade route, store-bought? Join us on Facebook at Morning Blend Omaha. We're also on Twitter at OMA Morning Blends.
We attend a lot of events, and suggested attire for a lot of these nice fundraisers, they can range from business casual to black tie.
Yes, here's an invitation from JDRF for their annual gala, and it says on the inside, cocktail attire is rocker glam. It's an indication of the night itself.
Right, and Lindi Januelwicz has type 1 and has worked with JDRF for years. Brinker Harding over here serves on the organization's board, right?
That's right.
Yes.
It's great to have you here, Brinker. Welcome back, Lindi.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thanks for having
So
us.
can we have a refresher? Type 1, what is type 1?
Yes,
Diabetes.
so type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease, and that means that the immune system in a patient will attack the beta cells in your pancreas, and those beta cells are responsible for producing insulin, a hormone that allows us to break down food into energy.
How does it affect you day to day? Now, as an adult, a wife, a mom?
Yes.
How do you manage
Yep.
it?
It is a constant challenge. It's a constant balancing act between food intake and insulin intake, exercise, stress, activity, all sickness. All of these things affect your blood sugar, whether it goes up or down. And it's hard with a job and a child and a schedule, and it's always a balancing act.
And JDRF really supports families. How does it do that, and how does it help, on that, in research?
So JDRF is the global leading organization for funding type 1 diabetes research, and they are positioned to provide therapies in the meantime until we deliver on our promise to have a cure. And they're also wonderful at providing support with outreach and mentoring and all types of things to help that framework of someone with type 1 diabetes.
You're restless, right? I mean, you've got a very specific goal. It's
Yes.
a cure, and we're not stopping short
That's
of that.
right.
Brinker,
Yep.
how did you get involved? We know Lindy's story. What's yours?
You know, it's interesting. I've been going to the gala event for most of the years. It's in its 18th year. This will be the 18th year. But it's also interesting. Lindi and I were talking earlier. No one in my family, no one in my wife's family is affected by type 1, but it's an important effort, and it's something that we truly believe in, and it's a great cause to work for.
And Brinker, I don't know who's responsible for bringing a little bit of edge to this year's gala. I imagine you had something to do with it, but talk about that. What's planned, because it's Rockin' for a Cure.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic event. First of all, it'll be February 28th at CenturyLink. And there are tickets still available. We have, and sponsorship levels are still available too. But the real kind of headliner for the event is Bret Michaels is coming in for the event, which is, I think it's about the first time we've really had kind of a celebrity headline the event, and it's really setting up to be a fantastic evening. But even moreover, importantly, is that we're going to hopefully raise, our goal is $795,000 for the event.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Last year, I think we raised $720,000. So we've kind of increased our goal, and I think we'll get there with everyone's help.
Yeah.
Why Bret Michaels?
You know, it's interesting. He's also afflicted with type 1. He was diagnosed when he was 6 years old. And, you know, it's also interesting. You know, Bret Michaels has actually got a lot of Nebraska credibility now. I mean, he's been involved with some of the relief efforts for the tornado damage that's occurred in our state. And he's just, he's a great celebrity who is, you know, putting forth great efforts and is you know, again, since he's afflicted with type 1, it's something of interest to him as well.
He's somewhat of an honorary Nebraskan. The last couple of years, he's been in the States so often.
Yeah.
I think he also has some family ties here, too.
His sister lives in the area. Yeah.
Well, we were actually, hopefully I can say this, I think Bret Michaels also dated, I can't remember
Lindi?
now if it's,
No,
not
not
Lindi.
it.
It was either Todd or Tyler's sister, and Todd and
hilarious.
Tyler are your
We'll
media.
have to
We'll
ask
have to
them.
ask them.
They're
because-
down the hall. That sounds like a
Yeah.
story.
Real quick, we've got about a minute left. Go ahead, Mary.
Well, I was going to say, who is also performing? Finest Hour.
Finest Hour.
Yeah,
Nikki
Finest Hour.
Boulay, she's going to be filling in here on the show on Thursday and Friday. So heads up if you know Nikki and you're a fan of that band. They're going to be playing too. So it really is a party. They're not just saying rockin' for a cure and then you show up in a suit and tie. Please don't. Wear your coolest jeans, your leather moto jackets and boots. And Brinker, you've got one more point to add.
I just wanted to also thank Dan and Allison O'Neill, who are the honorary chairs, and they're not just honorary, they're very active. Dana and Jess Seiss and Jeff and Lori Main, who are also gala chairs, along with me and my wife, Rebecca, and then First National for being a presenting
It
sponsor.
takes all kind of partners.
It does.
Guys, thanks for coming. Omaha.jdrf.org is the website that you can go to.
Thank you. Have a
Great to
blast.
see you, Brinker.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks,
Lindi.
Thanks for having us.
We get into routines. Why changing them up is, forget about it. It's for the birds.
Literally, it's for the birds. See what we mean on the other side of the break.